Well, hello and welcome to Rotorua International Stadium. Yes, it's a wet spring day in the Central Bay of Plenty today, but that won't stop the Rugby League action being hot here as we welcome two teams in for round two action in the NZRL National Competition 18s tournament for 2021. Yes, we're going to have the South Island Scorpions and the Mid-Central Vipers up very shortly. All of these players aged 17 and 18. And looking forward to seeing who will prevail in what should be a very competitive contest. The South Island come into this having won their round one fixture against the Wellington Orcas by 38 points to 28. And here is their lineup for today. It is made up entirely of Christchurch players, except for centre and captain Tom Campbell, who's from the West Coast, and number 12, the back rower, Richie Kuresa, who is from Invercargill. Players to keep your eye on include the centre, Matthew Longapati, who's already in the Warriors system, and forwards Junior Tulia Kiono and Uriah Tuli, who played in the NZRL 20s competition earlier this year. And the coach of that South Island 18s team is Archie Jacobs, who also took control of the South Island team in the NZRL 20s competition earlier on in the year. Here is the Mid-Central Vipers. They lost 48-12 to Upper Central in their round one contest. Quite a few changes to their side, but a real mixture of players from across the region. 9 players from the Manawatu, 4 from Wanganui, and 2 each from Hawke's Bay and Taranaki. Number 10, Aramakite, is the one to keep your eye on. He has real credentials. He's a former NZ resident 16s player. He played for the Townsville Blackhawks under-18s team earlier in the year, so keep your eye on him. Number 10, Aramakite. The coach is Haki Herawini. Got some good players across both teams again. Another player to keep your eye on is Makaya Tafua in the South Island Scorpions team. He is number 9. He also was playing in Queensland earlier on in the year in the Mel Meninga Cup, the Queensland under-18s competition. He was playing for the Norths Devils. Unfortunately, though, his season was curtailed over there. His grandmother got ill. He came home to Christchurch and didn't return due to COVID. But another highly promising player, Makaya Tafua, number 9. So keep your eye on him as well. Uriah Tuli, he will be a big fixture in this clash, wearing 13 for the South Island Scorpions. He played for the New Zealand under-18 school side last year and debuted for the Canterbury Bulls last week in the NZRL National Premiership. So to make his debut in the full senior NZRL Premiership at the age of just 18 is a very good effort. So he's wearing 13, but he drops back here to the South Island Scorpions 18 side, wearing 13, Uriah Tuli. So some real credentials in the South Island team who, as I mentioned, started the competition last week in very fine fashion, beating Wellington by 38-28. So it's going to be the South Island and the black and the white. They'll be playing from right to left. The referee for this encounter is going to be AJ Purnell. So it's the South Island looking to go 2-0 and Mid-Central looking to get on the board. In this contest. So thanks for joining us here on Sky Sport Next. The NZRL would like to thank its major sponsors too. Pertec, Mainstream, CCL, BLK and Sky Sport, of course. Great support from those organisations for our sport of rugby league. The Mid-Central here in the green and the black. To kick off in this 18s clash. Going to be the South Island with the first possession in the game. Cutting it up is the winger Martino Bio, for a boy rather, for the South Island. Late change in that team too, with Laurie ruled out with an injury. Jake Hayward coming in to start the match, wearing 18 for the South Island Scorpions. A great shame too that Jayton Laurie is out. And he is being replaced by Jake Hayward as the South Island come forward now, as we see Nasio come forward here from Canterbury Shirley Boys High School. There's a short ball from Thule. Nice tackle on Keelan Jackson. Another penalty coming the South Island's way here. So good start for the South Island Scorpions. Back-to-back penalties in their favour. As Tafua takes the ball. And now here is Tulia Kiono. Hornby Panthers player, as the South Island look good here. Coming forward and close to the line as Longapati. He's wearing the red headgear. But a forward pass has been ruled by the referee. Longapati here, Matthew Longapati. Wearing the red headgear there for the South Island Scorpions. A future Warriors player last year. And has linked with the Warriors and will move to Auckland very soon. It's going to be mid-central with that scrum. 10 metres out. Feeding the scrum there was Sellers. He's from Wanganui. And the four players from Wanganui in the side. Central Vipers coming through now out to the 20, but good defence coming in there from the South Island Scorpions. Kudesa it was, wearing 12. He plays on the wing for the Southland Boys High School first 15. But he's in the back row here playing rugby league. Paidea Thompson plays the ball, and now here's Kite. Goes to the, is coming through the same rugby club, Tamatea, in the Hawke's Bay as Tohu Harris did. Very promising player. Now there's a good kick. And it's just been kept in the field of play by Napeta. And back comes Napata rather. And he is tackled on his own 30. His boy. A lot of promise in those legs as well as Tom Campbell. Highly rated centre, originally from the West Coast. And now here's a good little run from Nyman. Nyman, who played fullback last week in the 6 jersey today. Fantastic run from Jacob Nyman. Made 30 metres for his team there. And here's a chance from Kuresa. Wow, South Island Scorpions looking dangerous in these first 4 minutes. Now Nyman with the crossfield kick. Oh, it's right by the post, and it's a good kick too. And Hemi it is who's had to force the ball for a line dropout. Wow, wonderful set there, and a good burst by Nyman to set it all up, and he polished it with a good kick too. And just a little bit of confusion there as to whether that might have been caught in the in goal, and Mid-Central might have had the ball at the 20, but the referee made the decision, and now back comes Keelan Jackson. He made his way into the Hornby Panthers premier team by the end of the club season. Played in the grand final against Linwood as well. Panthers winning that game. Oh, and there's a mistake from Longapati. And it's going to be possession for Mid-Central. It's going to be a scrum here to them. So just a couple of errors just hampering the South Island Scorpions to start this contest. But certainly getting good field position to start this match. Mid-Central want to ensure their tackling is nice and secure as Wafitu Temara comes away with the ball, and now Katoa is caught in possession. Another of the Hawke's Bay players. Away goes Taria Thompson. Good prospect coming out of the Manawatu region. Now Kite with a nice angled run behind the ruck. That made 10 metres for his team. Not the biggest prop you'll see, but certainly has plenty of heart and courage. And there's the kick. Oh, it's been charged down. Sellers going back for it here for Mid-Central. And it's a new set. It's a restarted tackle count for Mid-Central. They'll be thankful for that. But already the South Island Scorpions are looking menacing, both on and off the ball at the moment, as Taiki Taylor was tackled. He's got his brother in his team too, Koro. This is Malatali Talitonu, one of the Manawatu players. He was on the interchange last week against Upper Central, but gets the start today. Karaitiana. And there's the pass back from Akuhata, and the kick here from Sellers. Good kick too. And here's the replacement player, Jake Hayward. Good tackle, good chase coming in there from Taria Thompson. But the referee doesn't like the manner of that tackle. And in the end, it is going to be another penalty for the South Island Scorpions. So, penalties being conceded quite frequently here by the Vipers. You're watching NZRL National Youth Competition match. Round 2 action between the South Island Scorpions in the black and the white, and Mid-Central in the green and the black. This is the 18s grade. So all players aged around 17, 18, and Tulia Kiono it is. For the South Island, away goes Tafua. Good burst from Makaya Tafua. Tuli at dummy half. This is Murphy. Short pass is ruled forward by the referee. Longapati was away for the opening score, but the pass from Murphy ruled forward. Caleb Murphy here, number 7, already in the wider squad for the Canterbury Bulls Premier team. Again, the Canterbury Rugby League system like the look of this fellow. Caleb Murphy, goal kicker as well. Playing for the Hornby Panthers Premier team this season. In the Christchurch Club competition, as Kyson Broughton brings the ball away here for Mid-Central, the lock forward. Anatoni Taiki Taylor. For Mid-Central. So a lot of one-off running, or one-out running rather. Taria Thompson that time taking the run from dummy half. Temara. Good burst. Nice meters made post-contact that time. And he's lured a penalty as well. Goes against Tafua this time. Taken quickly by Mid-Central, and away goes Akuhata. Trying to catch the South Island team on the hop here. Good surge coming in here from Broughton. Now Mid-Central move into position to launch their first attack. Going close that time was the big prop Malatahi Talatonu once more. Now Mid-Central. Here's Kite trying to barge his way over. Good defence on him though. Initially from Keelan Jackson. But it's a fast play the ball. Mid-Central looking good here. Nice pass out onto the winger. And the winger, can he get over and score? I think he has. Great finishing there from the left winger for Mid-Central. And the rain really coming down here. But the try is being scored by number 2, Koro Taiki Taylor. Gee, he had a lot of work to do, didn't he? There were 4 players there, and he still managed to get his body twisted around to score the try. So really good work from Koro Taiki Taylor, the left winger from Manawatu. And he opens the scoring, and you've got to say, too, pretty much against the run of play a bit. So 4 points to 0. So tough conversion attempt as this weather really closes in. So Kyson Broughton here is going to attempt this conversion. He's from New Plymouth Boys High School. Played in their first 15 last year. Underage league rep. Vipers under 15s player in 2019. Also represented Taranaki in touch as well. Hasn't quite got the distance, I don't think, no. Waved away. So 4 points to 0. It is Mid-Central Vipers leading the Scorpions in this 18s clash. Wow, great effort from the Mid-Central Vipers to absorb all that initial attacking pressure that was being created by the Scorpions, and then go down the other end of the field and score from their first opportunity. It's been a tough first 10 minutes, but they have the lead. The Mid-Central Vipers, that region again encompassing Taranaki, Hawke's Bay, Wanganui, Manawatu. Good tackling coming in. Nice shot from Longopati and also Nasio for the South Island Scorpions. I think you'll see things being too adventurous from this Mid-Central team in these very wet conditions here on Rotorua, as Broughton is tackled midfield. Akuhata. Here's a run this time from Mitai Hemi. He's from Wanganui. Getting a start in this game today. He was on the interchange last week, and there's a penalty. Mid-Central were beaten quite comfortably in their game last week against Upper Central, 48-12. But looks like they've learned from that loss, particularly in these first 10 minutes. Ooh, almost kept in the field of play brilliantly there by Martino Boy, but it will be a Vipers possession 30 metres out from the line. No chance for them to attack it once more. Straight away, it's Matatahi Talitonu once again. He's made an excellent start to this game. Here's Kite. These 2 front rows have done really well so far for Mid-Central. Akuhata at dummy half. Here's a show from Mehana, who's wearing 6 here for the Vipers. Broughton. Good defence that time from Eru Keelan Jackson, and a little error at the play the ball. Little fumble that time from Broughton. So the South Island Scorpions do survive that attack there from the Vipers. Caleb Murphy to feed the scrum. So all these teams being split to 2 pools. The Auckland teams are in their own pools, with all the other teams in the other pools, or the other pool at the moment. This is because of COVID, of course. So both captains being spoken to now. Tom Campbell on the right, Kite, Arama Kite. So referee's going to award the South Island Scorpions a penalty. Yes, so it's a restructured competition this year due to the COVID-19 situation. And of course in Auckland we're still under restrictions, which means none of the teams can actually train or play at the moment. So all these other teams from outside Auckland in their own pools, both in the 16s and 18s in 2021. As Keelan Jackson plays the ball here for the South Island. This is Tulia Kiono once again. Fast play the ball. This has got the South Island on the front foot, but there's a penalty there against the South Island Scorpions. Tulia Kiono. Well, that's a technical penalty. He just played the ball incorrectly. So the penalty conceded by Tulia Kiono. Central dodging a bullet there. Able to come off their own line more so than ever now as they start this set. It's Karatiana playing the ball there. Broughton passes the ball this time to Tamara. Tamara just inside the 30. Akuhata, now Kite. Kite. Oh, good run. Look at that run from Kite. Can't quite link up with his teammates, and he's turned it over in the end. Maybe should have taken the tackle there in hindsight. Easy to say that, though, after the fact, isn't it? As Campbell comes forward now for the Scorpions. But even though that ball didn't go to hand, it was a really promising run from Arama Kite. And here's Longapati. Remember, he's linked with the Warriors and will be moving to Auckland later on in the year. Right on the halfway now here's Uriah Tuli. A lot of eyes on this lad too. Oh, it's a little fumble from Uriah Tuli. Again, he won't be happy with that. Remember, he played for Canterbury in the NZRL Premiership against West Coast last week. And he will not be wanting to see any more errors out of his game. In this match. So the scrum right on the halfway bit central. Defeated. They lead 4-0. The try to winger Koro Taiki Taylor. Ball handling from both teams has been very good, despite the really wet conditions. Nice pass from Sellers. Here's a good burst down this left flank. Away goes. A good run here. Better run. Fantastic run from Anatoni Taiki Taylor. 5 metres out. He made 20 metres there. Mid-central growing into this game nicely as Kite comes forward again. He's tackled right on the 10. He'll set it up, settle it down. Let's see what the Vipers can cook up here. This is Sellers. Akuhata waits at dummy half. Out it goes to Mehana. There's the kick as he waited it just a touch strongly. He has. And they'll go back to the 20. The South Island Scorpions. Oh, hang on here. Was it touched on the way through? Oh, it's a line dropout. Referee AJ Purnell has ruled that it's touched. a South Island Scorpions player on the way through, so it's going to be a line dropout. So more possession here for the Vipers. Murphy's going for the touchline to see if he can win possession. Can't get it. And here comes Koro Taiki-Taylor, the try scorer for Mid-Central, with just under 15 to play in this first half. So it's been a real grind so far between these two teams. Kyson Broughton. Here's Matatahi Talitonu once more. He's made a very strong start to this game. Much to like about the way he's going through it. Akuhata, here's Sellers with a clever little kick. He's lured a knock on there out of number 17 for the South Island Scorpions. That is Te Apatu Christie. So it's going to be Mid-Central possession. Full set of 6 right on the 10. Really like the way they're coming into the game here. Otto Katoa is going to feed the scrum. Kite off the back. He's just going to go for the post, is he? Oh, good tackle. Akuhata, fast play the ball. Here's a chance for Mid-Central out on this left-hand side again. Tairia Thompson. And there's a second try for Mid-Central. Akaina Tairia Thompson has gone over to score the try. The Manawatu centre, and 8-0. Wow, what a shock start here. Based on what we saw in those results last week, you would have thought the South Island Scorpions would have come into this game as favourites, but the Mid-Central Vipers have certainly come through an excellent fend there, with Hayward not able to control or contain Tairia Thompson, who went over to score the try and put his team out to an 8-0 lead. Well, Tairia Thompson from Manawatu goes to, or has been at Manu Kura School. He's come through the rugby system in Palmerston North as well, playing for the Manawatu under-16 and under-18 rugby teams. But he has got some credentials playing rugby league. He was in the North Island tournament under-15 team in 2019. So Tairia Thompson, plenty of representative experience in both rugby and rugby league. And now this is Kyson Broughton trying to convert the try. He's kicked that one beautifully and given his team a 10-0 lead here in the first half. So here come Mid-Central off the kick-off, and once again, it is Matatahi Talitonu putting in an excellent stint here in this first half with 11 minutes to play. Tafifi Karaitiana. Akuhata. Here's Broughton once again. Hard-working players in this Mid-Central team. Who are just doing everything right at the moment. They're playing to conditions. Their ball handling, I was about to say their ball handling has been excellent, and until just that loose pass there from Anatoni Taiki-Taylor. We'll see the South Island Scorpions get a scrum right on halfway. Well, the South Island Scorpions need something, but so far everything has been Handled by Mid-Central. See if they can keep everything nice and tight. 10 minutes to play until halftime. Good run from Thule. Uriah Thule wants to make a statement in this game. Good run from Campbell here. Nice play from Nyman as well to give his centre a bit of space. Here's Tafua once again, and Thule handles for the second time in the set. Murphy. Here's a run from fullback here from Nepata. Here comes the kick from Nyman. Oh dear! Oh dear! There is a try from Jake Nyman. Oh, no way. That was unlucky there for Taiki Taylor, who couldn't handle that little tricky grubber. And in the end, Mid-Central will be disappointed to concede the try in that manner. But you take what you can get on a rugby league field, that's for sure. And Jacob Nyman chases his own kick and scores the try. Every time he's touched the ball, Nyman, he's looked dangerous. He's run well, he has kicked well, and he's been enthusiastic. Not the biggest lad, is he? But he's making up for it with a skill set, which is very impressive. So 10 points to 4. And Murphy now with this conversion attempt from right in front. And he comfortably converts that try and gets his team on the board. Well, everything that Mid-Central had been doing was making life tough for the Scorpions until that moment right there. In the end, it was a pretty easy try by Nyman after the error from Anatoni Taiki Taylor. So 10 points to 6. And the South Island Scorpions definitely needed something before half-time. Archie Jacobs, their coach, would have been disappointed, I'm sure, if they hadn't got on the scoreboard, but they have now. So they're in the contest. Seven minutes to play until half-time. Hope you're enjoying this coverage. 2 tries to 1 to the Mid-Central Vipers. Keelan Jackson brings the ball back here for the South Island Scorpions. All of these players in the black and white from Christchurch, except for number 12, Richie Kuresa. He's from Southland. Here's a run from Hayward. He's playing on the right wing, wearing 18. Perez is out there now. Of course, he's been out there for 5 or so minutes, wearing 14 now for the South Island Scorpions. Playing at dummy half, and there's a kick. It's going to find some space. And then Taiki Taylor made that error, wants to make up for it. Safely gathered that one. Now here's Otto Katoa. Oh, there's a mistake. Going to be a scrum here for the South Island Scorpions. So look at this attacking option here for the South Island Scorpions. There's a mistake at the scrum base, and look at the enthusiasm there from Mid-Central. Kite, who put some pressure on at the scrum and forced the error. They weren't expecting that, the Scorpions. There the heat came on, and there's the little error at the base of the scrum there from number 14 for the Scorpions. Vaisilva Vaki Avakapuna, or rather Arian Perez, rather. So now, Mid-Central dodge a bullet there, but fair play to them. They put the pressure on the scrum and they were rewarded. And who knows how critical that play might be heading down the stretch of this first half. Almost knocked forward there, and there's a good tackle coming in there from Richie Kuresa, the Southlander. Tairia Thompson. Some tough defence coming in here. Aggressive tackling here from the South Island Scorpions, but again, the Mid-Central Vipers are handling it well. They're not rattled. They are nicely composed through this set. Haven't made a lot of metres, but they've got to their kick. Straight down to the fullback, Napata. Try scorer last week in that big win. Well, that win for the South Island over Wellington, 38-28. Good gallop out of dummy half there from Martino Boy Perez. Here's Murphy. Doesn't use Nasio that time. Perez once again. That could be forward, that ball. It is forward to Thule. And Uriah Thule was looking like he was in some space there, but just overran the pass by a fraction. So Mid-Central survive again. Away comes Tamara. Now Katoa. Oh, Katoa's dropped it. Again, a good solid tackle coming in from Keelan Jackson that time. Jolted the ball loose. Ball handling becoming an issue for both teams now. Katoa. Alto Katoa from Hawke's Bay. Well, 2.5 to play until half time. Murphy. Going backwards is Christie. Starter last week, but back to the interchange for this game today is Jackson. Keelan Jackson, rather. Good work rate on this fellow. Big tall lad too, isn't he? Here's Nyman, the try scorer. Kicks early in the count. Finds some space. And that's excellent kick there from Nyman. And in the end, nothing Anatoni Taiki Taylor could do but force the ball for a line dropout. So Nyman continues his excellent form in this game. Couple of very good runs. His kicking game has been spot on. And he's creating plenty for his team. So Mehana with that line drop out. Oh dear. Richie Kuresa drops the ball. And again, Mid-Central, so get a lucky break. South Island Scorpions, their own worst enemies at the moment. Two tries to one it is for Mid-Central. It's the 4-point lead at the moment. Thankfully, the rain has stopped for the meantime, but the conditions heavy underfoot. It's a tough game for these under-18 lads. There's a kick on the first tackle. Katoa chasing it through here for Mid-Central. And back goes Naheke Nepata. Interesting tactic that time from Mid-Central. We've seen that play before in other games. Can work nicely as Boy brings it back here for the South Island Scorpions. Closing in on half-time as Perez gives it to Hayward. Perez once more. Here's Campbell, South Island Scorpions captain. And that will be the end of what's been a very tough first half of rugby league in the NZRL National Youth Competition 18s division. It is the Vipers leading 2-1 at halftime, 10 points to 6. So the try scorers, Koro Taiki Taylor, and the centre, Akaina Tairia Thompson for Mid-Central, and Jacob Nyman, the try scorer for the South Island Scorpions. So much to dissect, discuss, kōrero, in the halftime break for both teams. We'll have some first half highlights and the second half coming up for you very shortly. Stay with us.
We understand that our customer needs their plant and equipment up, running and available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Using only world-class product from the likes of Bridgestone and Yokohama, there is no compromise for your valuable machines. Our attention to detail and precision is second to none. It's this customer experience that separates Pertec from the pack. Pertec, we'll keep you operating.
This is some story right here. It's glorious. It's an absolute feast.
Yes, hello again from Rotorua International Stadium. We're in the 18s division here in the NZRL National Youth Competitions for 2021, and it's the Mid-Central Vipers with that halftime lead by 10 points to 6 over the South Island Scorpions. A really good start from Mid-Central. And let's have a look at the action. It was all the South Island Scorpions who had all the play in the first few moments until then, which we saw Koro Taiki Taylor go over to score that first try, and Mid-Central led by 4 points to 0. Another try down the left edge, and this time it was Tairia Thompson going in. Nice play from him. And then Jacob Nyman, clever little kick through, awkward little bounce there, not fielded there by the fullback Taiki Taylor. He was nutmegged, as they say, and a good little kick here from Nyman, and the try to him as well. He's been one of the South Island Scorpions' best players in the first half. So that got the South Island on the scoreboard with about 5 minutes to play in the first half. So two coaches going at it here. Haki Herowini here from Mid-Central. He'll be urging focus, stamina all the way through the second half for them to try and close out this win. But Archie Jacobs using the opportunity to split his camp into 3 groups, it looks like, to try and get some things sorted for the second half, which is coming up very shortly. Stay with us here on Sky Sport Next.
We understand that our customer needs their plant and equipment up, running and available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Using only world-class product from the likes of Bridgestone and Yokohama, there is no compromise for your valuable machines. Our attention to detail and precision is second to none. It's this customer experience that separates Pertec from the pack. Pertec will keep you operating.
This is some story right here. It's glorious. It's an absolute feast.
NZRL National Youth Rugby League Competition Round 2 action for 2021. We're in the 18s grade, and this is the South Island Scorpions, who are in the black and the white, playing from left to right as we see the field of play here at Rotorua International Stadium up against the Mid-Central Vipers. Mid-Central leading by 10 points to 6 at half-time. Hope you're enjoying the coverage. Glenn Lama's my name. Looking forward to the second half here, 35-minute halves for players in this age group. South Island looking to post back-to-back wins after beating Wellington 38-28. Mid-Central, they can go on with it here, post their first win after losing to Upper Central last week, 48 points to 12. They were thumped in that game. But they're giving a much better account of themselves here. Their team is much changed from last week. As we get the second half underway, it's going to be Mid-Central with the first possession. Good strong carry straight off the bat here from Carlos Newman, who's out there now. He's off the interchange. So 2 good carries have Mid-Central up near the 30-metre line, and just as I say that, a wonderful play there at marker from Richie Kudesa, who's forced the error. Check this tackle out. Kudesa back in position. And, he was all over the dummy half, wasn't he? From Mid-Central, Torin Akuhata. Just to start the South Island, we're looking for in the second half as Perez wants to keep this team nice and urgent. Hayward, it is, off his wing with the first carry in this set of 6. Perez. Tuli. Good direct run from Uriah Tuli. Here's Perez. Plenty of space for him to gallop from dummy half. He's got 12 metres. He's into the 10. Things looming here for the South Island. And in a good way as well as Campbell with his eyes on the line. Tom Campbell. Kudesa at dummy half. Now Keelan Jackson passes the ball beautifully to Murphy. Here's the fullback Napata. And here's a chance and a try in the corner. Very good score. Martino Boy goes over to score a very good try for the South Island Scorpions. Great rugby league from them in the first 2 minutes. And it is 10-all with Martino Boy getting the try. Love the shift here out left. Simple draw and pass in the end, but the execution was spot on. An easy try in the end, easy finish rather for Martino Boy. Murphy just flattened up the defence, squared them up, and good ball handling there from Christie, and a Boy to go over and score the try. So 10-all. Martino Boy from Christchurch Boys High School. He's come out of Christchurch Boys High School, Halls or Hornets player. So Caleb Murphy with a tough conversion attempt here. Thankfully, though, the rain has stopped. It's not too breezy here at Rotorua. We struck that one beautifully. Oh, yes. Murphy with a fantastic goal there. And that gives the South Island Scorpions the lead for the first time in the game, 12-10. Gutsy effort from them. They've come back from 10-0 down. Perfect start to the second half for the Scorpions. .35-minute halves. Just like that, this game has been flipped right around. It's going to be fascinating to see how Mid-Central react to conceding that first try of the second half. One thing that both coaches will have wanted in the second half is Boy makes a brilliant burst there from dummy half. There's no sloppy ball handling. We saw a bit of that in the first half, and we saw that set up field position for that first try just a moment ago of the second half. Perez, South Island Scorpions looking good here. Nepata, not held in the tackle. Away he goes again. He's into the red zone now. Wow, the South Island Scorpions, good roll on here as Murphy gives it to Tuli. Out it comes to Kudesa. Now Hayward. Hayward is handled by Taria Thompson that time. Kudesa at dummy half. There's a good catch from Nyman, a good kick too. It's just out from the goal line. It's going to be a try for Tuli. No, hang on. There's been knock-ons both teams, and Tuli doesn't get the try. So referee Purnell has ruled a scrum to the Scorpions. Well, he's ruled there that it's come off number 17, Christie, I think. That would be the only explanation there. Christie come forward in the headgear here, knock on there. And a knock on too by the Vipers player trying to go for the ball there. Debatable as to who knocked the ball on first. Oh dear, there's no doubt about the knock on there. Nyman will be very disappointed. He's been blemish free in the game. He's been one of the stars of the game right up until that moment there. Well, it's not the place of the field to drop a simple pass like that. Jacob Nyman. So the Vipers will get a scrum feed. So maybe a bit of justice from that last decision. So it looked like that first knock-on came off Christie. Great kick, though, from Nyman to put pressure on mid-central. Now they won't want to cough the ball up here. Te Mara. There's Taiki Taylor. Thule with a very aggressive tackle there for the Scorpions. He's in there again. Hemi plays the ball here for the Vipers. Good shift of the ball. It's number 12 over there, Karaitiana. Good tackle coming in from Leo Nasio for the Scorpions. That was there, that one on Carlos Newman. And the Vipers have got to their kick, but it's straight down the throat here of Boy, who's looked dangerous on that left wing. Perez. Here comes the other winger, Hayward, driven back by Kite. And also Te Mara. Nepata. Naheke Napata plays the ball. The fullback for the South Island. Here's Keelan Jackson once again, cutting back Thule. Thule, hard man to handle. Right, Thule showing his experience. Plenty of representative experience. And the number 13 jersey for the South Island Scorpions, under 18s player from last year, remember, for New Zealand Schools. Good kick that time to polish that set. Good set of 6 for the Scorpions. The set starting just a metre out for the Vipers, who have been under pressure right since half-time. Not really had any ball in the Scorpions half at all since half-time. We've had 8 minutes of play now. There's Tairia Thompson once again, one of the try scorers for the Vipers. Akuhata. This tackling has been really solid in this second half so far from the Scorpions. So that set ends on the 30. Kick coming downfield from Sellers. And now Hayward starts the set for the Scorpions right on halfway. Campbell, good direct run from the captain. Good speed on the play the ball as well. This has got the Scorpions on the front foot here. A chance for them to run it early in the tackle count. Boy. That was a great tackle coming in that time from Katoa. Needed to be made for the Vipers as the pressure continues to be piled on them by the Scorpions. And this is Taifua, who plays the ball. Perez. Here's a kick from Murphy. And an awkward bounce. Now, what's the ruling there? It's been forced, I think, by the Vipers for a line drop out first. Yes. There's the call by the referee. Nasio thought he was in to score there. Let's see, Perez. Murphy, good kick from Murphy. Perfectly weighted. And that's where it's been ruled to have been forced by the referee. So the Vipers maybe a bit fortunate there. Hard to quite see on that replay. It's a short line dropout this time, but no one chasing through for the Vipers, so comfortable catch there for Christie. Tiapatu Christie plays it on the 10. Murphy. This is Thule. Again, he's asking plenty of questions of that defensive line from the Vipers. There's Perez. He's going to have a dart from dummy half. Just held up by Newman. Thule plays dummy half this time. There's Nyman. In there comes the fullback. Oh, the hands from Hayward not good enough, and it's been turned over. And here come the Vipers. Tairia Thompson won't want to be thrown into touch here. He does well to stay in the field of play. So, a turnover there. And much needed one for the Mid-Central Vipers. Koro Taiki Taylor comes in field. Now Tairia Thompson. These are much needed metres for the Vipers, who have been basically camped in their whole half. Since half time, Broughton. Sakuhata. Looking a little indecisive on this play, the Vipers. Still there though. There's Katoa with that run. Still one more play in the set. It's the last play now for the Mid-Central Vipers. Back it goes to Sellers, who's gone aerial. Good kick. It's play on. And it's going to be a knock-on against the Scorpions. What a fantastic kick there from Sellers. Anthony Sellers was right on the money with that bomb. And Mid-Central, again, have done superbly to absorb this pressure. And check out this kick. It was very good. Ought to have been knocked forward there by Nepata. Right there. And it's going to be Vipers' possession. Sellers, who put up that great kick. Here comes the other half. This is Mehana. Raimana Mehana plays the ball inside the 20. Here comes Kita, used as a decoy that time, and that has been messed up by the Mid-Central Vipers. They'll be disappointed with that. Maybe just a touch indecision as to whether Kite should have taken the pass there. Number 10. So Mid-Central will turn the ball over here. The boy takes the first carry, but he's well handled that time by Akaina Tairia Thompson. Good tackle from him. Campbell. Good carry. He's made good carries out of his own end. Tom Campbell, the captain. Nepata. Perez. Here's Nyman. Campbell again handles for the second time in the set. Gudessa at dummy half. Nyman doesn't kick. It's out to Keelan Jackson. Good hands from the front rower. Murphy's got it. Still going here. Here's Nasio. Nasio not held in the tackle. No, he has been. He's been ruled to go back and play it. But a great run again on that fifth tackle. So this will be the last play. Murphy goes back, changes direction. Still there for the South Island. It could be a try. Oh, that was a try saver. The referee is going to award the possession to Mid-Central. Close thing there. And a brilliant tackle, a try-saving tackle as it turned out, has halted the momentum of the South Island Scorpions. And that was much needed from Mid-Central. And I'm not surprised they're taking their time to kick this penalty. because it's certainly been a tough period for them in the second half. But they've done really well to concede just the one try in the game so far. Or in this half, rather. 10-6 it was at halftime to Mid-Central. Martino Boy, the left winger for the South Island Scorpions, the only try scorer so far in the second half. Mid-Central looking to play a bit of football. This is Broughton. Kite wide of the ruck, he's knocked it on. He's ruled it a knock on, even though it appeared to come off his foot. There was no control of that kick. So Arama Kite trying to use himself wider of the ruck. He can get his pace and power up a bit. The under-16s New Zealand residence player from 2019. Number 10 there for Mid-Central. Townsville Blackhawks player in the Melmaninga Cup earlier on in the year too. Arama Kite. Key figure in the Mid-Central Vipers. Hayward. Fast play the ball. This will get the South Island Scorpions on the front foot, particularly with Nyman sniping. Nyman still got it. Cole Lavin is out there now for Mid-Central. Kuresa with that run. South Island Scorpions looking dangerous here. Perez. Short ball this time to Murphy. And there is a try from Apatu Christie. And he's looked good since coming onto the field as Christie. And scores the try to extend the South Island Scorpions lead in what's been a really good second half for them so far. Short ball from Murphy and Christie, who got close earlier. Started last week in the halves, off the interchange in this game. Now he came into the game with a slight niggle as well, did Christie, but showing no signs of it as he extends this lead out to 16-10, and that's 16 unanswered points now from the South Island. Remember, they trailed 10-0 in the first half, but they've come back really well here. And now Murphy scores another goal. He's converted all three of the tries, and it's 18-10 to the Scorpions. Well, 16 to play. It's all ahead of Mid-Central now. Need to score twice. And they've not really threatened on too many occasions in the second half so far. Kyson Broughton restarts play. Oliver Laurie out there now, wearing 15 for South Island Scorpions. This is Tom Campbell. He's been impressive in this game. He's taken a lot of hard carries. Nothing flash from Tom Campbell in this game, but everything has been very solid indeed. And there is a penalty against Kite, dragging Boy down in the play the ball. Good solid second half of rugby league coming from the South Island, outscoring 12-0 now the Mid-Central Vipers. Plays to stop. One of the Mid-Central players has been spoken to. I think it was number 6, Mehana Perez. Well, that ball's not gone to hand, and it's nicely jumped on there by Sellers. So Mid-Central earn a turnover, and they're on the halfway line. That was Katoa tackled. Laven goes forward. Now, this player here has been one of the stars for Mid-Century. Back out there now, Matatahi Talitonu. Hard-working prop who put in an excellent stint in the first half as Broughton plays the ball. 30 out. There's the kick from Sellers. His last bomb was really good. That one's been pushed just a bit too far, but boys knocked it on and has regathered it. So it'll be a scrum for Mid-Central, and it is a big moment here for Mid-Central. They need to execute this play from the scrum. They really need to score from this possession to have any chance of coming back and winning this contest, which has been a tight game. This NZRL National Youth Competition here on Sky Sport Next, round 2 action in the 18s division between the South Island Scorpions and the Mid-Central Vipers. Reminding you once again, Mid-Central is a team from Hawke's Bay, from Taranaki, Wanganui, Manawatu. And we've got a good spread of talent from all 4 of those provinces. As Temara went close. He's had excellent game in this match. Now, really congested defensive line here for Taria Thompson to try and barge over for a second. That's Temara again, but this time he's met someone from Sturden defence. Here comes Mid-Central again. Almost an obstruction there for Mehana, but in the end he took the tackle. Akuhata at dummy half. Sellers up from fullback is Taiki Taylor. But again, a good tackle from Christie this time. What can Mid-Central cook up here as Sellers tries to keep it on the short side. Oh, it's been lost. Excellent enthusiastic defence is rewarded with possession for the South Island. Good work from several players from the Scorpions who were fully tested there. But they passed that test. Perez continues his work at dummy half. Here's Campbell again with another good run. Making good solid 10 metres. Really like the play of Tom Campbell today. And there's the clearing kick. Oh, the bounce is critical here. Is it going to go out for a 40-20? No. A near thing there for Mid-Central. Taiki Taylor. Oh, great set there from the South Island Scorpions. They went pretty much 80 metres with that kick. And now Mid-Central come all the way back. They've used up 2-3 tackles now, and they're on their own 30. Akuhata. Temara. Nakite. He's been well contained in the second half. Hasn't had too many touches, to be fair. There's Akuhata. Sneaking away from dummy half. Good burst from the hooker. But it's a handover. He'd miscounted the tackles. It's disappointing there for Toran Akuhata. I'd love to kick downfield there. Put pressure 50 metres down the pitch. But in the end, the South Island get a full set of 6 right on the halfway. So they should be inside the red zone at the end of the set. Is Perez. Being very useful since coming on into the game. Nyman. This is Tooley. Right, Tooley driven back. Perez again. Murphy cutting back on the angled run. is number 11. That's Nasio. Now they're in the red zone again. Here comes Perez. Perez inside the 10. Nasio goes very close to extending the lead. Perez for dummy half. He's short as well. This could ice the game. There's the try. And it's Nasio who's gone over to score it. Just too powerful from dummy half. Leo Nasio, the left back rower, has gone over to score it. Earlier on in the year when the South Island tournament was played, Nasio ended up being player of the tournament, and he showed us why here with a strong finish. Too powerful. That close to the line. And the South Island extend their lead out to 22-10. And have been fantastic in the second half. That's 22 unanswered points in the game. Mid-Central have plugged and toiled away really well, but the South Island have just been that cut above them. Particularly since half-time, when they have just flicked that switch and really kicked clear. Just everything they're doing is just that little bit quicker. Caleb Murphy now with this conversion attempt. 3 from 3 so far in the game to him. And that's 4 from 4 now. And the game looking safe now for the South Island. 24-10 over the Mid-Central Vipers. Well, Mid-Central, 7 minutes to play. Been really good effort from the South Island Scorpions to kick clear. Mid-Central have been not easy in this game. Hayward, driven back nicely by Tairia Thompson. Back out there now at dummy half for the South Island Scorpions is Tafua. Playing as a lock and Thule. That's a great run. 15-metre run, 20-metre run there by the middle forward. Away goes Tafua again. Check that gap out. It's huge. And another score coming in for the South Island Scorpions. It's Naheke Nepata who's gone over to score the try. An excellent rugby league awareness from Tafua to create the space for his teammate. And it is the South Island Scorpions kicking well clear now, 28-10. Fantastic try, and Tafua, that run near the Mid-Central Vipers, not quite sharp enough at marker. And there goes Nepate. He's scored a try in round 1, and now he's got another one here in round 2. South Island Scorpions 28-10, and here's Murphy with his easiest attempt of the afternoon. Mid-Central will be disappointed. They put a lot of effort into this game, and for a long period of time they stuck with the South Island Scorpions, but that is now looking very comfortable on the scoreboard for the South Island team with about 6 to play. Oh, the Mid-Central Vipers have just got to play this game out. And there's a good kickoff from Broughton this time. So that should be a scrum to the Vipers right on the 30. They're going to get the ball back here with 4.5 to play. So Vakapuna out there now to feed the scrum for the Vipers. Here's Tadia Thompson with the first carry. Temara, who's been one of the best players in this Vipers team, he's carried the ball really strongly. Here's Kite. Kite goes close to score. Fast play the ball, has the Vipers here on the front foot. Sellers. Good tackle coming off the line there from Murphy, all over Taiki Taylor. And has he lost it now? Yes. Well, in fact, it's a penalty. It's a penalty. It's taken quickly here by Akuhata. Akuhata, 5 metres out. Can the Vipers salvage something? Kite's over the line, and he scored the try. Arama Kite, the captain and prop forward, showing his class there as he powered over. And that gives the Mid-Central Vipers a consolation try. It is 30 points to 14. So good to see the Vipers finishing this game with a bit of enthusiasm. I'm sure Coach Haki Herawini will enjoy that. If not, they started the second half where they've been outplayed. But Arama Kite has scored the try, which gives some respectability to the score. So here is Kyson Broughton, who will narrow the gap back to 14. 30 points to 16 with a couple of minutes left. Big shower of rain coming in here to end this game. But all these players have put out a good, hard effort here in this 18s clash. Mid-Central, they want to finish this game nice and positively. Lots of energy. Matatahi Talitonu it is, with his hands on the ball. There's Tadia Thompson, who's worked away really well. Rewarded with a try. Good metres post-contact made there by the robust centre. Here's another handle for Matatahi Talitonu. Good tackle from Tuli this time. The help there from Tulia Kiono. He's back out there to end the game. There goes Sellers, hoisting it high in these very heavy wet conditions. Nicely handled that time from Naheke Nepata. In fact, he's driven back into his 20. Caleb Murphy. So these last few play the balls as away goes Tafur again. Nepata tackled right on the halfway line. Last play of the game here. And it's taken up by Rapture Eva. One of his first handles of the game. But there it is. It's full time, and it's been a very good win for the South Island Scorpions. They trailed 10 points to 0 early on in this match, but came back with 30 unanswered points to close out a comfortable victory in the end by 30 points to 16. 5 tries to 3 it was. Nyman got the only try for the Scorpions in the first half. Boy, Christie, Nasio and Nepata were the try scorers in the second half. There was the first one to Boy, Martino Boy. It came from a lovely shift. They attacked on the left too. There was Christie cutting back in. He was playing at left centre. And then Nasio just too strong here to score the 3rd try in the second half for the Scorpions, the 4th and all. And then, of course, Tafua got that lovely break from dummy half to set up his fullback, Nepata, who finished with the last try for the South Island. All of them are converted by Caleb Murphy, 5 from 5. Excellent day with the boot from him. And the try scorers for Mid-Central, Korotaiki Taylor and Akaina Tairi Thompson got the tries in the first half, and Kite got that try near the end as he barged over right under the post. So there we are, folks. We hope you enjoyed this 18s game here in the NZRL National Youth Competition. It is the South Island Scorpions 30 points to 16 over the Mid-Central Vipers. Thanks for watching, and we're going to have more rugby league for you tomorrow here from Rotorua. We hope you can join us then.